Millions of Texans could be protected from being evicted as the result of the order that has been given from the Trump administration. It is set to be official tomorrow. So the federal government says a nationwide eviction moratorium is going to go into effect, and that's going to go until the end of the year. The I-Team's Brian New joins us from Dallas with what tenants and landlords all need to know.
It's important to note here where this order is coming from. It's coming from the CDC with the stated purpose of preventing the spread of the coronavirus. This is not rent forgiveness. It's aimed at keeping people in their homes and out of shelters and crowded living conditions that would likely increase the spread of the virus. Out of work and out of money, a combination that often leads to out of a place to live. This week, the CDC ordered protection for tenants at least until the end of the year. To qualify, tenants must earn less than $99,000 a year, or $198,000 for married couples. They must also prove that they've tried to get government rent assistance and are unable to pay rent because of a loss of work. Finally, they must also state they would likely become homeless if evicted.
I think there's going to be a lot of struggle with this.
Rachel Cararla is a local real estate attorney. She says while protection for renters is needed, landlords, especially the ones with fewer properties, will feel the effects of this.
And in fact, several landlords and several multifamily associations have already really kind of raised their voices of concern over this issue. And it is going to be an economic loss on their end. There's no question about it.
But Cararla says for her, the bigger concern is what happens come January when evictions resume and tenants have not just 1 month, but several months of rent due.
So are we going to have just a mass number of evictions come January 1?
Yes. Mass number of evictions and a mass number of foreclosures. Next year is going to be very rough.
So just how rough are we looking at? Some real estate experts are forecasting next year a 100% increase in home foreclosures here in North Texas, an area that over the years has been able to weather many of the housing downturns. In Dallas, Brian New, CBS 11 News.